I really wish it were better. I wish it were better, but it's not. It's not. It's all the same again. People of the internet, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Out of the Park Baseball 18 GM Mode Sim commentary for the Premier League Baseball and, of course, the Brooklyn Atlantics doing the typical Brooklyn Atlantic things. I am F5 Penguin. You could find me all over the web at F5 Penguin. And in the last video, we looked at the season of 1973 and realized that we were pretty much terrible, and now we're at opening day of 1974, and things are not going much better. So let's talk a little bit about what happened. So in 1973, we went 43 and 77. We were predicted to do a lot better than that, but we didn't do a damn thing. Life was terrible. All of our teams sucked. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, pitching, I'm learning. Here's what I'm learning. I'm learning that you can't buy pitchers because they're terrible anyway. They're going to fail you as much as you can. Spend money on bats, try to draft pitchers, and let them grow. And they're pretty much all the same. You could spend 10K on a pitcher, 100K on a pitcher, 500K on a pitcher. They're going to do all the same stupid stuff. I don't get it. So I've brought in new staff. I've tried to resort the minor leagues, trying to build for the future. Like, you look at these numbers, it's like we spent so much money on pitching for nothing. They were all terrible. I don't understand it. It's just stupid. Like, we were last place in everything again. Everything again we were last place for. Wait, hang on, go back 1 second. Runs scored 426, runs allowed 606. Like, it just stupid. Like, just everything stupid. We didn't even have that many injuries. Like, we really didn't. It wasn't that bad. Varela did 2.1 WAR. Ramirez with 1.0. We were supposed to have Pete be good. He's not doing anything useful. 1.8 for Matt Carroll. He's doing okay. You look over here, though. We're expected this season for Turley, Guzman, and Hildreth to run the table. Will they? I don't know. But again, those are 10K guys. I think Guzman right now, I signed him to a contract at 120. Like, no big deal. But, like, it's all about drafting or bringing in through your minor league system somehow, through international FA, scout signings, or draft pitchers, and then going big money for bats. Like, I guess that's the only way, because it doesn't much matter what you spend on pitchers. Doesn't friggin' matter. They're gonna suck anyway. Like, it's just gonna be a toss up, and then just like it's potato head. Just pick a new pitcher and see what they do. Like, it doesn't matter. It's killer. It was killer. So last season was a disaster. I tried everything. I tried to meddle. I tried not meddling. Like, if you look at our, like, just look. Overall, we're 893 and 1151. We're a .430. Oh, sorry, expected record. That was that 892 and 1152. .436. We've spent lots of money. We've spent no money. It doesn't matter. What the hell are we supposed to do at this point? We haven't been to the playoffs in like 13 years. Like, what are we supposed to do? So I'm trying a new strategy again because everything else isn't working. Here's what we got. By the way, we're expected this season to have the best record in the league. Maybe? Probably not. I don't know. I don't get it. All I know is we're going to try. Okay, so we got expensive Dan Marek, who's Danimark, 500K average. Guzman should be good. Lander was terrible last season. Hildreth, he's okay. Albor, terrible last season for me. So, like, what are we going to do? I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is what we got, though. Okay? That's what we got. Our lineup is more important, though. Right now, I just have one catcher until one of these players inevitably gets injured. I'll call up the second catcher. But Varela's going to be our guy anyway, so we're fine. Signed a bunch of guys in the offseason. So let's talk about who we signed. Go over to here. Transaction log. We'll go back to, where are we going? Here? Where are we going? Where did we sign people? We signed people in November. And yeah, so new manager. We got through the renewals, and then these were all the demotions, releases, blah, blah, blah. December, okay, we signed Takamura at 400K. So we're going for bats now. I'm going to spend money on bats and to hell with pitchers at this point. Broke records with Winnipeg last year with at-bats and triples. So new teapot, we'll have to see. Not good home run power. Even OSA agrees, but he's kind of leveled out. So I'm going to trust these ratings and hope that we will be good for him. We got him locked in for like long-term. Player opt-out and then investing in a team option. Like he's going to have to be good. Like I'm not allowing injuries to ruin people anymore. If you're not hitting your plate appearances, then you're getting the hell out of here and we're going to try something else, right? Like that's the goal here. Okay. We signed Jamie Cushing to a 1-year deal just to have some help in the outfield. He did all right with GS last year, so we're hoping for the same thing this year at 100K. No big deal. We got $2 million to spend every year. We always go over the cap and we just spend it on seats. Might as well spend it on bats. Carlos Guizar got renewed for 43K. He did all right for us. He was league average, so I'll take league average. And we re-signed Quesada to a year. I do have a pitching problem where I have a lot of pitchers that are getting older in AAA. I need to get them up and see if they'll turn into things. I think I'm holding too long, but that's better than not holding enough, I think. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Then we got Raul Guzman. And we have him signed for $140,000 across the board for 4 seasons with an opt at the end. He did very well across 2 different teams over the past 3 years, and I hope that trend will continue. But he won't be, I don't think he's starting. Yeah, he's not starting. He's kind of backing up. So he'll be DH for us as well as backup in the field. That's kind of, I just wanted some security, have something that I can fall back on once my players inevitably die for no reason. I don't know why they do it, but they die. And then we got Duncan Ferguson because I lost out on 2 big players. Friggin' TR, man. Troy Rivera Eagles. I don't know how to pronounce this stuff. 25 seasons, you think I would, but I don't. This team. Transaction log. January. McMurray. Grabbed him in center field. $2.6 million 4 years. I offered him 3.5 and he's told me no. And then they also got Montoya, 7 years over almost $6 million. I offered 6.5 and they told me no. So they got a lot of, and Campos. I forgot. They got 3 of my players I was going after. I don't even know how they're going to afford it. I look at their accounting and they're going to be fine. Like they're going to lose $1.5 million and still have 500,000 in the bank. Like I'm so upset at losing those 3 players. Montoya, McMurray, Campos is in here somewhere. Did they trade him? They traded him. What? Hold on. What happened to Campos? Victor Campos. Yeah, you're still there. Where are you? Oh, right there. Sorry. Didn't see him. So like that really irked me. So I had to go and grab some players late. So Duncan Ferguson, decent player. Did all right for Kalamazoo for a while there, hitting some pretty good numbers, doing all right in WAR, getting on base when he needs to. Scouting report looks him as of just a tick above average. We got him locked in at $600,000. Whatever. We had the money. Like that's the thing. We have the money, so we might as well spend it on something and try, right? So we're going to lose 173, end up with 1.8 projection. Our budget's 1.5. Next year we'll be back up to 2.1. Caps at $2 million, so whatever, right? Like we're going to have to figure it out. We'll just have to use the money to spend. We can spend roughly $2.8 million to stay at right around $2 million every season. So if we do that, we'll be okay, right? So like 2.7, 2.8. We're going to move through that and hope that our other players just develop into something useful. We look at development, we're 2nd overall. We should be okay. So where does that take us? That takes us to February, March. We went through releases and we drafted some players. 3 players that I really cared about, but only one in particular. We got Ibarra, which was ranked the best pitcher in the draft, and the numbers seem to kind of hold up to that. So we'll see if that turns into something. And like I said, we're going to draft some players, some pitchers, and then go for bats in free agency. The free agencies I've spent, the free agents I've signed for pitchers have all turned out to be garbage. Like I've not had a good one. Every single one I've signed. And somehow they're like, oh, Brooklyn kills players. Like what have I done different? Like I've tried all different methods and nothing has worked. So it's clear that pitchers aren't doing it in free agency. I'm going to go for bats. We're going to give it a go. So this is how it shakes up. We got a lot of good pitchers, as you can see, chilling right there, getting older. I need to move some up. We're going to get some injuries, so I'm hoping that kind of offsets itself a bit. But we'll see, okay? We'll see. I don't know how I want to go about this series. Like, I don't know. Like, when we lose that much, I don't know what I want to do because it's like I just want to go through the team, move through, see what happens. When we do well, or we do mediocre at least, I don't mind doing more videos and kind of walking through some ideas and gaining some knowledge. But like, this has been going on for 25 friggin' seasons. I'm about sick and tired of losing all the time. It's insane. I thought the new game would help, but clearly not. So, help. I check the game all the time. I meddle. I let it go, and I lost. I meddle, and I lost. I automate. I lost. I do everything manually. I lost. What the hell is going on with the Brooklyn Atlantics? It's friggin' terrible. So give me your insight. Link in the description below to the website. I also noticed some people said sign some players that were on the website that were not in the game. I think the website wasn't updated. It is now, so you can go to the website in the link below. Let me know what you think about some players if you see some. Probably not going to sign too many free agents, but like, give me your idea of the players that we have and what we should be doing maybe in AAA, moving some up. I wouldn't be opposed to that. So let me know what you think. Link in the description below. Hopefully, we'll come out. I'm just trying to get to 500. If we can get 500, I'll feel a lot better. But like here's the thing too. Like, you look league history index. Albany won back-to-back. Queens Bees. Like, it's time for friggin' Brooklyn to win something. I'm looking at those players going, they're not that much better. Why aren't we performing? So I'm just trying to figure it out. Just trying to grow. Just trying to get there. Go to like history, manager history. Like, we're terrible. 5 times. Made the playoffs last time in 62. So it's been 12 years. Like, it's not good, right? Achievements. Meh. 59, we were good, right? That's it. 52, 63, like nothing recent. It's time to get good again. All these players are old. Just want to win. So, this is Out of the Park Baseball 18. I love the game. I'm just frustrated at the team. It's a GM Mode Sim commentary for the Premier League Baseball and the Brooklyn Atlantics. I am F5 Penguin. You can find me all over the web at F5 Penguin. And of course, I'll find you all in the next video. Hopefully not with a 28 score for the season. Until then, bye. Help, Brooklyn.